Hello to you guys and girls, I am Mike Scorpio of Nintendo 64 and this is our episode 2 of the Let's Talk About, and to bring up our next topic for this video is my top man up there, Jack Longman. So Jack Longman, come and say hello.
Hello everyone, welcome to the second video episode of Let's Talk About. In today's episode we are talking about us gamers, and this may be a bit of a discussion that may peeve you because we are talking about gamers and our hypocrisy. As you know, for recent years we've been demanding certain games, such as another Star Fox game. We got that last month in fact, and although it's actually done rather well in the American charts in recent week, its sales have not been as great as it could have been. Same is said for Pokémon Tournament. Demanded for ever since we first saw of it, and again we really wanted it on the Wii U, but when it came out, sales are, well, not as great as they could be. Especially for a Pokemon game, you would have thought it would actually sold more, well. And then there was of course Hyrule Warriors Legends, which also came out in March. Another game we demanded with, there's us with our pitchforks lying up at Nintendo stores going, we want it on the 3DS. We got it on the 3DS. And it's not selling as well. It's got more content, all new DLC on its way, so much more stuff, and a great experience, and it's still not selling as great as it could have been. And yet, in the same month, Twilight Princess HD sold, a game no one was... That sold over 500,000 in the first week, and continues to sell rather well. But this is the thing. We demand these games, we want these games, and when we get them, they're not selling. And do you know why they're not selling? It's not just because we're being tight and we're like, oh, I don't know what I want anymore, I want it at the time, but now I don't. It's also because we put too much faith in the reviews that we see on the internet. Reviews are good, they give us, pointers of what to look out for in a game, but at the same time, they are damaging to the games that they're trying to tell you about, because well, you look at them and it's like, oh no, I don't like that. No. In that case, I'm not going to get it. And it puts a lot of games off. Although the reviews are meant to either sell and put people off buying bad games, we put too much faith in them. At the end of the day, they're just guidelines written by people who are not us. We all have different perspectives. So as much as you should, go by what a review is saying, take in a couple of points, at the end of the day, it's someone else's word. It's not what you feel about the game. The only way to truly decide if you should get a game is if you know exactly what you want from that game. If it's a Star Fox game and you want flying, you want good controls and all that, see what it says in the reviews on this, and then look at the footage. Look at footage of people actually playing it, but look at the footage and not listen to what they're saying. Get a feel for the game this way, then decide if you're going to buy it or not. At the end of the day, reviews are just someone else's word against yours, someone else's faults and not yours. It's a free world, have your own faults. If you want that game, get that game. You haven't got to be put off by it because someone else is telling you no. Because also at the end of the day, if you want this game and you want to keep continuing seeing games that carry on, like another Star Fox title, that's only going to happen if the one we get given now is selling. So, you want to keep seeing the games you love, you want to keep playing them, you want to keep getting told and to get better and better, buy them. At the end of the day, buy the games that you asked for. Trust your own opinion, taking other people's opinions into consideration, such as reviews, but at the end of the day, it's you who's going to be playing the game. So it's you who has to decide if the game is worth playing for you. Watch the footage, get a feel for it, make a decision, stand by it. Don't just go, oh no, this review's bad, not getting the game now. I spent the last 2 years wanting it, but now that it's out, now that the review's there saying this and that, no, I'm not getting it. Trust your own gut. That is the way to go.
Oh, and that's a lot of good points there. Very, very good points. The thing is, let's face it, okay, that's reviewers, most of them get the copies for free. So they haven't had to buy them, they haven't had to purchase them, they just got to give their input on what they think of the game. So if they get a game and go, do you know what, I don't like that, I don't like Pokemon, bing. Oh, Star Fox Zero, didn't really like it, I got it for free. Bing. Twilight Princess. I did like it, but I played the other one before, and that was very, very good. I'm not going to spend 30, 40 euros on it, on another game, the same again. Bin. And there's a lot of people that are like that. And I think, oh, well, you know, if they say it's crap, it must be bad. No, they've got it for free. They're not spending 50 euros or $50 on the game to purchase it. And do you think, you know, I'm really going to give this a go and see what happens? No, they get it for free. And the thing is, they're spoilt. Unfortunately, a lot of them are spoiled, and they actually get paid to, you know, say bad things about games. And it's very, very bad. It's a very, very sad world. I mean, for example, we like to try and be honest with as regards to our reviews and give our honest opinions. If we don't think the game is very, very good, you know, we still, you know, recommend it to other people that might actually enjoy that kind of gameplay. Just because gameplay for us is not something that we enjoy, you know, some other people might enjoy playing that game or that particular game. I mean, for example, I did not think that I would like Shantae's the Half Genie and the Pirate's Curse. Do you know, it's a very fun game to play.
Yeah, but no, it's like you're saying, yeah, because yes, we do reviews on our site. At the very end of every review I've written on the site, at the very end of it, there is an argument that says, but at the end of the day, the thoughts and opinions expressed here are entirely my own. If, you know, you're entitled to make your own opinion, and if you think the game is something you want to play and try, do so. But, you know, that's what we do that's what I do at the end of my reviews. At the end of the day, the thoughts and opinions are my own. You only take from this what you want to. And I think that's what we should do for reviews. You know, we got at the end of the day, it's what we think matters. It doesn't matter if someone's like, oh no, don't play that game, it's crap. If you're actually a fan of that series, you like that game, you like that type of thing, why aren't you getting it? You're just denying yourself the truth. You're denying what you want, and that is bad gamer behaviour. We game. If we're not gaming, we're not gamers. And we're only gamers if we're playing the games we love. So, in short, because we're trying to keep these episodes short because I have a knack for baffling on unnecessary. In short, if there is a game you want, you know, a game in the series you love, and yes, when you're coming out there's reviews, look at the reviews in what you like in the game. If you say it's a Zelda game, if you love the puzzles, the story, if the review's saying no, this, it's got that, it says, oh no, I don't like, the review says, oh no, I don't like this bit, or oh, it's not as good as Wind Waker, that doesn't mean, or it's not as good as Ocarina of Time, doesn't mean, it's not as good as Ocarina of Time, don't need to play it. No! It means it's got the puzzles you love, it's got this, it's got that, it's got that. It's worth trying. And because at the end of the day, what you were saying, reviewers, most reviewers, they get it for free. They're not losing any money and they're getting paid to read it at the same time. Whereas us gamers at home, the money is our own, the risk is our own. But at the end of the day, it's us who's going to be playing and stick with the game. And if you don't like it, that's what receipts are for. Take it back to the shop, give it a try. And that's pretty much the point we want to get across. At the end of the day, if there is a game you want, buy it. Because if you do turn out not to like it and the reviews that you read were right, well, you just take it back to the store and you try another game. Simple as.
Absolutely, simple as.
Buy Metroid. Do you want to know that Star Fox game? Buy Star Fox.
And the thing is if we don't buy these games, if we don't buy them, then the problem is that the developers think that, you know, the series, well, let's drop that down for a minute, that the series is not doing very, very well, so they don't have the funds that they want or plan to put into the next game to make it better, or to make it more enjoyable, to make it more exciting. The thing is, we need to buy the series or the game that we have currently, otherwise the developers will think, you know what, it's had its run, you know, it's done what it can, and now there's just no way of making it better. The fans don't want it. As much as they say, oh yes we do, we love it, and then as soon as they get a game and it's not quite what they think, they go, you know what, thanks but no thanks. So basically, you know, Nintendo is our church, okay, or Sony even, if you like Sony or Xbox, you know, it's your church, and in order for them to keep going, and also to like Bethesda, Ubisoft and all the other companies, Activision, okay, if we want them to continue to keep creating games and, you know, you have to donate. that's what it is. You donate your money in order to get good games, not just what you're playing now, but for the next one and for the next one and for the next one. So very good thoughts, and it was great to talk about this kind of thing. I mean, us gamers, we are miserable bastards, aren't we? Yes. Let's face it. We can be a right ungrateful bunch even. So it's times where you think, do you know what? Regardless of what people say, regardless of what I say, regardless of what he up there says, right? If you enjoy a game franchise or a series or whatever, or a particular game in particular, what does it matter what we think? What does it matter what other people think? If you enjoy it, what more needs to be said? Well, thank you very much, guys, for watching this episode. I have been Mike Scorpio.
And I'm Jack Longman. I have one last closing statement, just to edge it out with. Because, yes, like you were saying, as a gamer, if it's what you want, you buy it. If there is a game in that series that you love that you don't like, it doesn't mean, oh no, you have to buy it. We're not saying you have to buy the game. You don't have to buy it and play every single game in the series to be a fan. A true fan can say, no, I don't like that game, because that game is not what that series is. We're just saying, if you want a game, get the game. If you love the game, or the series, keep on the series. But there is a reason why we're not seeing so much of Star Fox anymore, and Metroid Prime, and yet Fire Emblem and Animal Crossing are, we see more of them and they're coming to mail, because fans are actually happy with what they're getting and not being put off. And with that, I'm done for today. If you would like to, all episodes of X Talks About aren't only decided by us. If you have an idea for what episode you would like to see us discussing, be sure to mention so in the comments. And I have to go stroke my dog now because it's just climbed onto the sofa.
Yes, it has. Yes. I was going to say something, but never mind. So thank you very much, Jack, for your thoughts, and to all of you at home. Well, guys and girls, that is the end of the show. But you can always follow us on Facebook, like us on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, even. And you can also check out our news, reviews, and personal views at MikeTendo64.com. Well, until next time, keep on gaming.